Before time had memory, before burial had meaning, something walked the earth collecting bones. Not to eat. Not to build. But to remember. And what it remembered, it brought back. The plains were dry that season. Even the insects walked instead of flying. The tribe had moved near the riverbend, a temporary home surrounded by brittle trees and brittle hopes. Game was scarce. The old ones whispered that the land was holding its breath. One morning, the wind changed. It moved through the grass without sound. It brought with it no chill, no scent. Only stillness. And bones. Heck, the tribe's silent tracker, found the bones. Tiny ones at first, mouse, lizard, bird. Arranged in a perfect spiral near the edge of camp. No one admitted to making it. No one even approached that part of the land at night. By evening, the spiral had changed. Now larger bones lay at the outer edge. Goat. Boar. Dog. When they counted, one of the elders was gone. Yule, a quiet woman with a limp, last seen walking near the trees to gather bark. They searched. They found her walking stick, snapped. And beside it, a pattern of bones. A crude outline of a human form. Laid out perfectly. That night, no one slept. They stoked the fires high. They sat in circles, watching the darkness. But heck, he wandered. Drawn by something he didn't understand. He saw them, tall structures made of bones, barely visible beyond the trees. And inside them, something moved. It stood like a man, but taller. Thinner. Skin the color of stone. Its hands were too long, its fingers jointed twice. It bent low to the ground, arranging femurs and skulls like a sculptor. When Heck gasped, it turned. But it had no face. Only a hollow where the mouth should be. Heck ran. He did not stop until morning. The tribe gathered. They followed his trail back to the place. The bone sculptures were gone. In their place, fresh mounds of dirt. Like graves. But they had never buried their dead. Not until now. They dug. In the third mound, they found bones. Human. Arranged. Clean. No flesh. No sign of animal marks. Just a perfect skeleton. But Yule had not been dead long enough to decay. And in the center of the ribcage, a stone. Shaped like an eye. That night, everyone heard it. Soft clicks. Like stones tapping together. But it came from inside their huts. Bones. Small ones. Crawling. They tried to burn them, crush them. They screamed. The bones only reassembled. Heck remembered the creature's hands, how it placed each bone with care. He returned to the grave site. Dug deeper. Beneath the soil, he found tunnels. And a pit filled with skeletons, stacked like books. Each skull marked with symbols. Ancient. Impossible. Until one of the skulls opened its mouth. And whispered his name. The tribe tried to flee. But the paths were blocked. Trees felled. Stones arranged in rings. Everywhere they stepped, bones cracked underfoot. And from the distance, tall shapes approached. Not just one. Many. All collectors. Trapped, they gathered in the center of camp. They built a circle of fire. But the flames dimmed. Inside the ring, bones began to form shapes. Their own shapes. Their future deaths. Predicted. Prepared. Heck stepped forward. He held a piece of bone. His own, from an old injury. He placed it on the ground. The collector stopped. It knelt. Took the bone. Placed it gently in a new pattern. And vanished. They were spared. But Heck began to change. His skin paled. His voice disappeared. At night, he walked alone, arranging stones. Drawing circles. Collecting. To this day, in dry regions where the wind makes no sound, strange bone arrangements appear overnight. No one knows where they come from. But they are warnings. The bone collector remembers. And now, so does Heck.